Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sunny and I have another cute pick a card topic for today. Well, for you guys again. I totally messed that up. So I have 3 piles for you guys to choose from. Pile 1 on the left, pile 2 is in the middle, and pile 3 is on the right side. Stop the video if you feel like you need more time to contemplate on the cards. Otherwise, skip to the timestamp or timestamps of your selection in the description or comment section. So in case I don't think I mentioned the question. The question for today is going to be, what would a relationship be like with your celebrity crush? This was suggested by one of my viewers. I will keep your anonymity. I always struggle to say that word really fast. I feel like Finding Nemo. Well, I feel like Nemo when he's trying to say CNM. Anemone. Yeah, the ends get me. So I actually was planning to do this topic for quite some time, but since I have it like on a to-do list of like scratching off the titles for the next videos, I hadn't gotten to it just yet, but since someone suggested it, might as well just skip a few videos and start with that one. So again, if you need more time to contemplate, stop the video and then come back and choose your piles of your selection. So I will start with the first one. So I hope you enjoyed this, by the way, whoever you suggested. I really hope you enjoyed this selection. But yes, for you guys, well, for every pile, by the way, I will start with your celebrity crush on the left, and then you on the right, and then the middle is just kind of more or less the filling. Your celebrity crush has the King of Pentacles upright, and then in the middle it's the 10 of Wands reversed, and the last card is the Empress upright. So what would a relationship with your celebrity crush be like? I think it's interesting. Maybe I should just censor them, but I think it's interesting that you talk about a power couple, but maybe not like both intimidating power couple. It's more like, I can't think of I guess the best way, which is really random, the first people I thought of was Mr. Incredible and Mrs. Incredible. They're a healthy-ish example of a married couple that's been together for a long time, right? But this doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're married to this person. Of course, if you want to in this scenario, you're more than welcome to put in that context. But this is someone who, well, for them, someone who you can rely on, someone that's stable. It's a relationship that doesn't take that long to build up to, or at least enjoy, because this 10 of Wands is reversed. So I do feel that it's going to be not like an easy breezy beautiful cover girl, not an easy breezy connection, but more so effortless. It won't feel like it's weighing them down or weighing you down, because it's very light-hearted. It's not that it's superficial. Of course it can be at its negative points, because this is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles wants things of value near him, and not saying that there's a price to put on you, but you are very much the Empress, and you're someone that's charming and beautiful, Venusian, and you give face to probably the relationship. And I think that at its worst it could be that, right? At its worst, this could be someone that's extremely wealthy meeting the less than wealthy, beautiful girl or boy who just happens to, not saying that's a gold digger, but who just happens to kind of meet them by chance, and you fall in love and you get the fairy tale ending, right? Of course, it's funny how things play. This could be for some people. I don't necessarily feel it could be necessarily for you, like for the general public audience, but it could be a dynamic, maybe a dynamic of difference of power. But I do think this is someone that's reliable, someone that's going to provide for you, someone that's going to want to meet those requirements that you seek. And they're going to be well received. I think you're someone that has open energy. You have an open heart. I think I don't think maybe there's much movement when it comes to, I wonder if you guys kind of always are always sitting down for the most part, or not doing much movement around each other, where you're like outdoorsy people. Even though there's outdoor decorations in the background, but it just feels like maybe it's because of the scenery that you guys have beautiful places to live in. That could be it, but it doesn't feel like you're both very much explorative people. I don't even think that's a word, but you're not into exploring themes of everything. You just enjoy being surrounded by beauty, by stability, by success. It's like this is what this person built up to do, and that's what you, I guess, both want to stick to. I don't feel you're very much someone that's very much into saving face. You could put up that facade, but I just think you're someone that's in your nature is much more different than what people might think, and it's interesting. Maybe you guys met through work by chance. Moving up the ladder, you meet that person. It's like I keep wanting to see that power dynamic relationship. Maybe that's how you meet, because you have expertise, but it feels like you guys are desk areas, or maybe just work mode areas through computers. It's something that you guys have to consistently see each other state, like, to build up that relationship, if that makes sense. So you could possibly have frequent encounters with each other, and somehow that affection builds up to have a actual connection with this person. That's a possibility how it can play out. Or they just see you by, not by accident, because it's not spontaneous. It does feel like this does feel like a long-term relationship. If you guys end up in a relationship, this feels like you guys slowly build up to that relationship, and then the connection stays pretty strong throughout a long period of time. I think that for you, Pal One, you will have a lot of security with this person. Maybe they will build a family with you. The Empress does have that potential to be giving birth to, children down the line, right? So that's birthing creativity, birthing things, just someone who's full of fertility. So I think that's a possibility, or building more. Sorry. Apologies. I coughed. Oh no. But yeah, I'm sorry. I had to cough real bad. My throat started getting real scratchy. So I do think that you guys would feel a sense of security with this person. This person might likely treat you like a queen, like an empress, someone who gives you status. I think this union would give you status, and this person would attain a certain status of, look what I can get at this, at my age. I feel like this person's maybe middle-aged to older, because of the King of Pentacles is someone that's kind of not been around, but someone that's been around in the game of like building his wealth for a long time, that he doesn't really have the leisure time to kind of be messing around with like his romantic side, right? So sorry, I had to drink more water. My throat's been terrible. So I do think that you guys would have a good time. I think you would feel like this person would build you a secure place to feel nurtured. I think, you know what, this guy or girl can nurture you into feeling secure, and you could do the same back and forth. It feels like it's a give and take. It's a transactional, possibly, connection. I think that it wouldn't feel heavy, but at its worst, of course, it could be everything comes at a cost. At its worst, it could be you guys kind of securing the bag, but there's a lot of things that come in between, like not seeing the person frequently because this person's always working, or being a workaholic, or you kind of wanting to build up that home, that safety net, like very Cancerian energy, but it just like it doesn't kind of being like strong feminine energy, but it doesn't kind of like do much if that person is not there to kind of relate to you, like spend that much time with you, if that makes sense. So you're the person that kind of brings that love, that unity, that fertility, that creativity. There's a lot of Venusian energy, but again, take what resonates for each situation. Sorry. So I hope that helped. Pile 1. This connection will feel effortless. It would feel light. It would feel like it would likely come in a time frame when you guys would be walking away from something, or this person's walking away from maybe something that's kind of responsibilities, maybe a marriage, maybe just a workload, a vacation time, things like that. So I hope that helped. I think I spent too much time on this. But I apologize. I kind of got interested into knowing more, but yeah. So give me a second. So the next pile number 2. I came to refill more of my water. I should have refilled more, but oh well. Okay. I'm gonna put, on the left side, I'm gonna put your, what's it called? Celebrity crush, and then you're on the right side. So you have the Ace of Swords upright, and then it's the, Seven of Swords upright, and then the Chariot reversed. Let me center. So, pile number 2. I think your celebrity crush is your celebrity crush is someone who's strong-willed and kind of I don't know how I can say this word, but they're motivated by their feelings. I was going to say something specific, but they're motivated by their feelings and specific, blood flows to the wrong regions. So maybe this person's really good looking. They're sharp. They're looking sharp. They're looking fresh. They're looking someone like worth $1,000, and they know that they're good looking. It feels like they kind of have a lot of romances. They possibly might be a bit of a heartbreaker because they're charming. They know how to use their words. They know how to be calculating. They get their weight. So they could think with their own head, right? This is strong air energy, so this person could likely be on the thinner side. Maybe that's something attracted to you. With the Seven of Swords reversed with the Seven of Swords in the middle. The energy would be, I wonder if this kind of person, celebrity crush, would kind of get you out of this funk of like this bad situation and like come forth with all their strength to cut down the walls that you put up, the invisible walls, maybe the metaphorical walls, the literal walls, kind of sweep you off your feet. Maybe that type of connection, or maybe they could kind of break your heart too, or be very mentally draining. Again, Seven of Swords is it's an interesting why am I saying why am I saying Seven of Swords if this is the Eight of Swords? I apologize. My eyes are they're a little tired. I'm sorry. No, this was 8. Why am I saying Seven of Swords is the guy who's running around? You're not running around. yeah, no, the Eight of Swords. I apologize, pile number 2. Um, yeah, no, I still think I mean what I say, but just the wrong, like, card reading. Um, Title, sorry. But I definitely think that this person would kind of come in, they would maybe sweep you off your feet, and you might put all your eggs in one basket, and they might find you alluring because you're very mentally stimulating. But I just feel that maybe it will cost you a lot of stress and burdens to be with this person because this person's good looking, this person's charming, they're a celebrity. You're not. Not saying you're less than that, but that recognition that's worldwide, that recognition can kind of be daunting on you, and it can kind of create a lot of mental stress. And maybe they might get you out of this kind of funk because they're good at really navigating those mental energies that can be a little odd. Maybe your mental health suffers with them because of that. Like the connection can be maybe, not saying it's codependent, but you would depend on them to kind of rescue you. It's like it feels like someone that has to constantly like get you out, if that makes sense, of that danger zone of like, oh, what if they're doing this or what if they're doing that. But again, only you know your celebrity crush. I don't know who they are, but that could be one scenario. You play as a Chariot reverse, so I do think you're kind of a very stagnant person, but I feel like you have this air of success. Maybe you're a little bit more introverted, and it takes a little bit more strength to kind of pull those energies out of you. And your celebrity crush is good at managing that. It feels like they're really good at maybe navigating those energies to kind of pull you out and be a forward chariot and get you out of this Eight of Swords. Maybe that's why you're attracted to this person. They have a strong mind. Maybe that's why you're attracted to them, but it could also play out as someone who you have maybe a lot of control over your own persona compared to this person. This person's like wields his sword with, how could I say this? I'm trying not to sound, this person thinks with the wrong head, and she allows the wrong head to dictate where they should head out. It's like the direction, you point the direction, they're like, okay, I'm going to go with this person, or I'm going to head out this, and let's see who I meet, things like that. You have a lot more self-discipline, pile number 2, and I think that shows with the Chariot. You're someone that can control those cardinal energies, and you do it better, but it also kind of strains at your mental health. It's like such a restrictive energy, but I also feel that maybe that's why it could work, you know? And a relationship would be not opposing, but complementary when it comes to personalities. But I do think there's a lot of carnal desires in here. I do think you find this person extremely attractive. You really, there must be a reason why you're attracted to them, but you wouldn't do anything because you're scared of rejection, maybe, or you're scared to move, you're scared to be like in the what ifs, and this person kind of comes in and kind of like just dismantles those ideas that kind of get you kind of down. So maybe you need a little bit more push to kind of get going because you're not moving, there's stagnancy. But this person is completely opposite. This person's kind of all over around, so maybe they could travel a lot, maybe they can move around a lot when it comes to like doing things, activities, being with people, keeping conversations light and fun, just being mischievous. And I do think it would work, but maybe it would also kind of cost you the union and connection because it would take a lot from you. I know that doesn't make too much sense, but it would just be very draining for you to kind of be around this person because you feel like you can't match that. It's like you have to constantly be moving and moving and moving, and like you can never reach them. It's like the chariot's always going, like, well, wanting to start, but it's like not going at the speed of like the Ace of Swords, where the Ace of Swords, you can't see the body physically, but you know this person's charging with his hand. It's like it's like a control remote. It's like, maybe this person's a singer. Maybe this person's like someone you see on Twitch. It's just someone who works with hands, someone that's just easy. Maybe a sports person, a celebrity sports person that you like. It's just tennis player maybe, but it just feels like someone that's very skillful. They know how to navigate themselves through sticky paths, and it would be constricting to be with this person as well. It would be fun because you guys could learn a lot from each other, but I also know that this can be mentally draining for you as well, to go out 1,000 miles and you can't keep up. Maybe not with this lifestyle. So I hope that helped, pile number 2. Maybe that wasn't what you wanted to hear, but I'm gonna, not always lie to you. Keeping it pretty honest. And then last but not least, I have pile 3. Your celebrity crush has the 10 of Pentacles reversed. The feeling. Here's the 7 of Swords. See, it's so funny. Maybe you were attracted to pile number 2 too, pile 3. But this is so funny. I don't know why I thought of this 7 of Swords there. And then the 8 of Pentacles for you. So, what would a relationship be like with them? Well, you would work hard in the relationship. And this person doesn't have to work as hard. It feels like they're a little bit more experienced in comparison, or maybe you're both building up that wealth. You're building up your wealth, but this person has like 10 times of what you have. And that's not an issue, but it's something that kind of might irk you from time to time, that this person doesn't have to kind of keep at it to maintain it. You have to kind of keep up with it because you have to maintain it. It's annoying. Not a deal breaker, but it can just kind of get under your skin from time to time. I also think that this person there could be a possibility also that because they're a little bit more, I don't know why I keep thinking of Johnny Depp. That's so random, but if you guys have a crush on Johnny Depp, this is funny. I don't know why, but I do think that there's a possibility that because they're so well off, they could just waste their money willy-nilly, yeah, whatever. They could just waste and spend as they please, not thinking so much of the consequences long ahead or like ahead. And that could be maybe an issue for you because you like to be stable, you like to be practical, you don't like to overspend, you like to know where your finances are going, and this person doesn't need to do that anymore, so they kind of just do as they please. And they can probably try to be sneaky about it. The 7 of Swords can be someone who's trying to not, maybe you or them are trying to hide expenses. You could be the person who manages the expenses in this connection. Money is strong in here. Money talks, and I think you guys have a strong money mind, and I think that if this person were to come into your life, pile number 3, I think you guys would kind of sometimes clash because of that. You guys are strong-headed. You guys would butt heads because it's my way or the highway. You guys both want to be right, and I think it's funny because you guys know that you can work together, but you guys have different work ethics. And I do think that maybe you guys would keep secrets about your finances, about where that money went, or you would finance the situation and try to kind of minimize that accessibility to their money so that they have money on the long run, right? And for some reason, that can kind of irk them too, if that was a connection that was built, right? Like, so that dynamic would have to kind of change. I think this person would need to kind of learn how to manage their money and assets better. I'm sure you guys would live a lovely lifestyle, but it would be maybe frugal, or at least you would try to, because that's your personality, and you're someone that's practical, not gonna care about what others think, and this person's like, I just kind of wanna do what I wanna do. And with the Seven of Swords reverse, it's like this person, it just feels like this person's kind of smart and they're good with their words to kind of maybe tell you half truths, or maybe just kind of not tell you everything, or hide, loopholes of how their finances are doing, just so that you're not worrying about things. And I do think that, I do think that you guys could have arguments, but maybe not right away. It would be something that you guys would build up to that, I do see that you guys could, it just feels like you guys would keep secrets. Like a secret accountant, a secret bank account, credit cards, like secret assets that maybe this person doesn't trust you, but you do trust them. Like it's weird. It's like money's a big issue here, that you guys would not see eye to eye, because maybe this person's older and they worked harder. Now they want to spend their money, but now that they found you, they're like, oh, I found love, but I don't want to kind of focus on that, if that makes sense. But it does feel like there's love, it's just a lot of mistrust. You guys will be very strategic. It's interesting. Why don't you guys trust each other? Security, family, is it like a family thing? Because this person has kids, this person has the next marriage or ex-wife that they have to give alimony. Like, what is it about this? That's money is like a big issue for you guys. This connection's just kind of like the main focus here. It's all business, no play. It's like you guys are both strong adults. It doesn't feel like youthful energy. It feels like experienced adults who have worked hard to get to where they're at, and they're not going to give that up easily for somebody else to come in and tell them how to manage them. Are they in a conservatorship? Or are they mismanaging things? Just something's off. It's like a secret darkness. It's like keep it all together for the face. Save face and keep it all together for everyone to see, but behind closed doors it's something else. The dark side of wealth and riches and what it's brought to you. Mistrusting people. It just feels like very Saturnian energy here. Very earthy for you both. Strong earthy energy, but I do think this connection is a bit of a power play when it comes to money. And yes, it can be stable and it's going to be a long relationship, but I do feel there's something about assets and money that's a big issue for you both. And until you work that out, it's when it's going to be a little bit lighthearted, but to each their own, right? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Loyalty is a big thing. So if you guys feel the strong loyalty towards each other, maybe this could change, or maybe something about loyalty, about partnerships, money, assets, do with what you will with that information, But yeah, money is a big focus in here. Both of you guys are money players. So I hope that helped, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for staying till the very end if you did. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. It helps me out with my algorithm. And have a lovely day, everybody. So bye-bye.